For 15 years, the king's younger brother poisoned him one drop at a time, and the king thanked him for it every night. The kingdom of Valoria once admired the bond between King Theodoric and Prince Cassian more than anything else in the royal court. They fought wars together, survived assassination attempts together, and rebuilt the kingdom after a devastating famine. Songs were written about their loyalty. Citizens believed nothing could ever divide the two brothers. But behind the palace walls, a terrifying secret slowly grew. King Theodoric became obsessed with conquest. At first, the victories made Valoria rich and powerful. New lands were captured. Gold flooded the capital. The people celebrated their king as a hero. But as the years passed, the wars became crueler. Entire villages burned. Thousands of young soldiers never returned home. Even innocent citizens began starving because the kingdom spent more money on war than food. Only Prince Cassian dared question him. Theodoric dismissed every warning. He believed destiny had chosen him to build the greatest empire in history, no matter the cost. Advisors who disagreed mysteriously disappeared from court. Fear slowly replaced loyalty inside the palace. Then Cassian made a decision that would destroy both their lives forever. Every night during dinner, he personally poured the king's wine. And every night, he added tiny amounts of poison. Not enough to kill quickly, just enough to weaken him slowly. Months became years. Theodoric's health faded little by little. His hands trembled during meetings. His memory worsened. Some days he struggled to stand without assistance. Physicians blamed stress and exhaustion from ruling the kingdom. But the poison changed more than Cassian expected. Instead of calming the king's obsession with war, it twisted his mind further. Theodore became paranoid and cruel. Public executions increased. Citizens were imprisoned for minor criticism. The very future Cassian hoped to prevent slowly became reality because of the poison itself. Then one winter evening, during the kingdom's largest royal celebration, King Theodoric suddenly collapsed in front of the entire court. Music stopped instantly. The king struggled for breath beside the banquet table while nobles panicked around him. And standing closest to him, holding the poisoned wine cup, was Prince Cassian. The silence inside the palace became unbearable. Guards surrounded Cassian immediately. The queen stared at him in horror. Yet instead of denying anything, Cassian quietly confessed before the entire kingdom. "I did it to save Valoria." The court erupted into chaos. Some called him a monster for betraying his own brother. Others secretly admitted they understood why he did it. Cassian revealed everything: the wars, the disappearances, the innocent lives sacrificed because nobody else dared oppose the king. But his final words haunted the kingdom forever. "I thought weakening him would save thousands," he whispered. "I never realized betrayal would create the very monster I feared." King Theodoric survived the poisoning, but barely. Too weak to rule, he spent the rest of his life isolated inside the palace. Watching the empire he dreamed of building slowly collapse into rebellion and poverty. And Prince Cassian? He was remembered not as a hero or a villain, but as the man who learned too late that doing evil for a good reason still leaves destruction behind.